Where's Moon at with his demo? I need to see these styrofoam hoods.
You want to nudge him? Or you want me to do it?
I'll do it in 2 seconds.
I'll hit him up.
What you got going on, Shroom?
Yo, I'm just chilling, just watching boxing, have a little smoke now.
Nice. What did you think of the fight?
Yeah, I was really surprised they went the distance.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to go there. Not after he went down, what was that, the 8th?
Something like that, yeah. Oh, it was crazy, yeah. It was a really good scrap.
And that weight difference was insane. What was that? It must have been £40, £50?
It was 40, yeah, it was 40. Yeah,
so,
crazy fight.
So what, you giving out swabs on this one, did you say?
Yeah, any UK members join in during the live. Leave some free swab, maybe some extra stuff.
Mate, these peyote cuts are taking off.
I've got mine freshly transferred. I just need to put them on some grain and that now. Probably at the end of the month after I get everything else out of the way.
Oh, I've got one pin in, actually. Yeah, it's got about fucking 20 pins in there.
I'm excited to see this styrofoam flowhood test, though.
Yeah, did you see the video that Moon posted? Let me find that in the thing, see if I can forward it over.
Yeah. Have we sent an invite?
Hey?
Have we sent Moon an invite?
Yeah, I just did. Oh, sorry, he just messaged me saying, I thought we said 7:30. See, I'm all fucked up with these time zones.
Yeah, but we fuck it up all the time, man. It ain't you. I told you. All right, I'm dumping a few invites here and there, so maybe you might even get requests to join your server. So who knows? Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries. Should really organise this. You think organisation would come into key, wouldn't you? It's all right. He said, entertain him till he gets here. I don't know what I'm going to entertain you with, to be honest. What are you working on at the minute, Mike? What's been your main priorities?
Oh, working on the site overall with Blue. Legal. I think he's going to join us. And Q. Doing a lot of LC. Getting ready to launch our store. Too many things at once. I got a patent out for a plate that you guys will see come through shortly. It's in development right now, so I should see the prototype in a few weeks. Going to be a BEG exclusive. Yeah, it's going to be a screw top plate with a gasket on it. So that way you don't have to use gaff tape on it.
Oh, what? So you just screw the top of the plate down onto it?
Exactly.
Mm.
And I'll have a little like a Permatex gasket on the inside of the lid so that it seals it when you close it. That way you don't have to gaff it shut, and it should be reusable and autoclavable. You know, it'll hold up to 250 degrees.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. Because I've printed stuff, and but I need a different printer to be able to do anything PP5.
Right.
But they're like fucking $2,500 or something.
Yeah. I just subbing it out.
I'm pretty sure, Plat, you just need to maintain temperature within your printing environment when you're doing PP5. Thanks for speaking to me about it.
I don't know. From what I've looked into, you got to the bed temp's got to be kept at like, I can't even think of the temperature now. I think it's like 150 degrees or something. And
but you can just print yourself for like a casing to put around the printer or whatever to maintain those temps. Just don't use it in a cold environment.
Oh, okay.
Something like that anyway, because Tripz haven't got no fancy printer, but he's doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless you can print slower, I don't know. Yeah, from what I'd looked into anyway, the one that I use doesn't go hot enough to be able to print it. Because obviously you've got to do it at melting point.
I heard that too. I'm not fully clued up on it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it a bit more, but yeah. When I did anyway, that was a while back.
Yo, Trip,
I like
you
that
go.
smasher you got up there.
Say that again, mate.
I like that smasher you got up there, man. I'm gonna have to get me one of them.
Oh, I'll do you one of them. I'll send it to you. What do you want on it?
I want fucking Platy on there, bro.
Yeah, do you want your name on there as well?
I want your name on it.
Yeah, I'll put my name on there.
Yeah, you can put BDG on it if you want to, but I want your shit, man. I want to show it.
Those levels are fucking awesome.
Yeah, get you pointed in the right direction. Get some people on your way.
Working on a different design at the minute as well. One that can do like a sideways level. So it's like a round one that you can do sideways. But only because one of the guys in the service mentioned it to me. And I thought, oh, yeah, I'll give that a go. See what it comes out like.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if you want one, I'll print you one.
For us tub guys.
I really was expecting to be hopping on and getting a speaker invite here, so I was just waiting for a moment to jump on. I had a smoke before doing this, and I wasn't expecting this. So, hello everybody. I hope everyone's looking forward to learning loads of shit, having an interesting talk about things. So, hope everyone's well. It seems that loads of people have got loads of projects and shit going on, loads of mad shit, and I think it's really cool.
What you got going on at the minute, Tripz?
Fucking all sorts, mate. All sorts. Well, cactus side, I've just got House Spirit, which is the first one to be in Europe. It's like, it's got white variegation basically, so it's like first of a kind in a trico. The clone's only been around for like a few years. There's not too many people who have it, so I was quite lucky to get my hands on it. So I'm quite excited about that. What I got recently. Got some machete on the go. They seem to be doing pretty good.
Yeah, but those machetes are sick.
Yeah, definitely. Every time I look at them, they're like twice as big, so it's quite exciting. But what sort of things you've got going on, like?
Me, I've just been fucking doing the kitchen today. So I was supposed to do some agar and some myco shit, but yeah, just ended up doing some bits in the kitchen, and then I'm off this week, so I'm gonna be doing the garden. Just renovating. That's all I fucking do. That's what I feel.
Wait, from what I've seen, fucking shit looks fucking fancy, mate. It looks fucking top notch, mate. So
yeah, it's coming along. It's getting there.
Quality takes time, mate. Quality takes time.
Fucking hell, it all takes time.
So how many of you guys out there have no flow hood? You know, is this gonna help you?
Mate, I want to make some of these. I want to get these going. I'll be giving them away.
Yeah, no doubt. It makes sense. You know, if you're trying to support somebody growing, if they're getting genetic material from you and you want to keep your business going, I mean, man, you know, getting somebody a cheap, quick hood, man, that's what's going to change you guys' game out there for real. When you really get that, and a lot of people have it on hand, everybody's practicing at the same time. They're going to up their agar game. They're going to be knocking with agar. You know, it's not going to replace LC, but it's gonna give people an alternative. And I think you'll find that when you're knocking with agar, your colonization time is going to speed up if you're not doing it. I know that you guys are in some fashion, but I don't know if the audience is. But that's a real game changer, and I know that's not popular out there. But
what's that? Saying that it's a game changer.
Working with agar instead of LC.
Oh, I much prefer working with
in the chat if you've won a flow hood through PT. If there's any winners, because we've given away multiple flow hoods through the community, which I think is great, because it does help people step up the level in the game to proceed with their projects, and it really does step things up for people.
Yeah, I think it's a great. Yeah, but everybody should move over to agar. I can't remember the last time I used an LC, to be honest with you.
If I get LC, it's going on a plate. They're going to colonize on the plate before I even work with it.
Yeah,
I suppose that way you can like work out a little bit at that point as well.
And or weed out contamination instead of blowing through a bunch of bags of grain.
Also, it helps styling your game as well, because sometimes they don't know whether the contamination's, like even when I first started, you don't know at which point it's coming from. But if you can start narrowing that down, you can then start finding where you're going wrong.
Absolutely. You can even take your grain out of the bag if you're surgical enough and then you're in front of a hood, and you can throw your grain on a plate, and then you can seal it back up if you got a hermetic sealer, and then sit on the plate. And if your grain fucks up in that plate, then you know your bag's contaminated.
Yeah, do you know what? I don't think I've ever done that. What a fucking good way to do it.
Works like a fucking charm.
Yeah. I never even thought about doing that. See, this is why we need to meet up, so you can so I can steal some of these tricks.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that, I don't know if you guys have been in my gram today, but I threw up a video about a modified Moon slurry. That's really going to help you guys too. It's like a mass inoculation technique. And Moon will go over that stuff eventually.
I haven't tried them myself yet. But
what was that, mate? You cut out.
Those slurries, I said I haven't tried them myself yet, but they look a game changer for sure. Especially if you're trying to mass inoculate a bunch of bags of, the same genetic.
So by those slurries, that's grain into like an LC broth, is it?
Do you want to speak it through, MyCSeE?
It's basically like instead of you cooking LC in a jar, you're taking 1/3 of the jar and filling it with your grain of choice, and then you're going to do an NSNS on it, so it's basically 70% of the weight by volume of water.
Yeah.
But you're going to use one of those lids on the jar that has that lure lock fixture on it with a tube down in it. And you can use like Myco Lid Pro if you guys have ever seen that. And some of those green ones with a lower lock fitting on the top of it. But basically, instead of putting LC in the jar, you're filling it 1/3 of the way with grain. You're doing an NSNS on it, cooking it with a lower lock lid on it in the PC. And you could do like 6 of these. And then since there's a lure lock fitting on the top of it, you have 2 choices once it's cooked and cooled. You can knock it with an LC if you want to, and you only need like a couple milliliters, like 2 or 3 at best to colonize this, because we're only talking about a little bit of grain here. And then, or you can open the lid in front of a hood if you guys get them, and you can drop like a quarter by quarter inch piece of agar into it to inoculate it. But instead of using LC to inoculate your bags, what you would do with this thing after it's fully colonized and you shake it is you would take a syringe, maybe a 60 mil if you guys can get a handle on that, and then fit it up to the lower lock on the top that already has sterilized water in it, and pump that into the jar until the jar is full. And then you go and shake it with the grain inside of it, and then you draw it back into the syringe and inoculate immediately with it. So instead of using liquid culture, you're inoculating it with water, basically, that's been sitting in that grain. But the best part about this is that once it's empty and the liquid is spent out of the jar, you can fill it back up with water again and shake it and knock another 10, 15, 20 bags out of it if you're using a pint jar. And you could probably do this 5 times before the grain runs out of enough mycelium to expend into the water after you shake it. And the good thing about it is that you are only colonizing grain. You're not colonizing LC, so it colonizes faster. And then on top of that, the grain that you're knocking, it's already trained to run on that because that's what grew in the jar to begin with. Plus,
It's already
it'll
got
cut
the
down on your contamination and all that.
So I need to watch one of these. I need to get it going. I'll have a go at doing this.
So yeah, Moon's got he posted a video not too long ago on YouTube. It's a very similar process. He uses he'll pressure sterilize a baby bottle with a
baby bottle tip.
With a loan, like an LC wrap.
I was talking about the baby bottle tech the other day.
Yeah. Throw in some colonized grains, give it a good shake, and then you just feed a quick of LC, and you just squirt it into each bag. Really good if you want to run multiple same genetic you're running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Liquid grain to grain.
You can just rehydrate it as well in front of a flowhood. So if you run out of the slurry, you can just add more water, and you can just repeat the process. It's just a rinse and repeat over and over again.
Then you just top it back up then. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what Moon was saying anyway.
So WiseCaps.
Oh, I wonder how he got on with that freeze drying. Was he dehydrating a freeze dried fruit to put it on agar?
Yeah, reanimating it.
Yeah, he's reanimating it.
With my WiseCap, what's that?
Yeah, WiseCaps. That's what I was just going to invite him up. Let's see how he was getting on.
Let's get him in.
Sorry, I've got to mute my mic a minute.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yo, what's good, bro?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Yeah, how did you get on that reanimation with the freeze-dried fruit?
It's going well. I ended up putting it on a agar plate. The first couple of days were slow, but now I'm starting to see some growth. I'm not going to be able to send a picture right now. I'm getting ready to leave, but I will send you guys an update. I think it's going to go well on the agar plate that I put it on. It was just a simple LME recipe, but it's going well. I've never done it, but just like how you guys said, took a piece off, sprayed some peroxide on there, and from there I literally went to an agar plate, and it's doing its thing. It doesn't seem to be showing contam yet, but I mean, this thing has been all over my room, so I would assume it's gonna show some sort of contam.
It will. But you'll get a window period where you can grab something.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We expect you to be chasing a little bit of contamination out of there. That's awesome to hear that.
Yeah, that, and I think with the just the humidity of the plate itself, that alone is helping it kind of come back to life too. And the nutrients that it's finding after being freeze dried, it's actually working pretty well. I think from being freeze dried to showing signs of life.
So did you do any sort of like peroxide clean on it or anything?
Yeah.
Or you just put that? That's the bit I missed. That.
Yeah, I ended up hitting it with peroxide in an empty petri dish and letting it sit for a bit, and then from there I just transferred over to one of my agar plates where I had just a very basic LME recipe. Like I said, it's going well. I'd show you guys pictures, but I'm not in my room right now. I'm actually getting ready to go to a bar. So I saw your guys'. I misread the time, so I really wanted to pop in and hear what you guys were talking about. But I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh, sweet.
I was gonna ask. Have any of you guys cultivated any truffles?
No, I got Campanensis here. Ready to go, but just go around to it.
Sclerotia you're talking about?
What was that?
Yeah, that's what you mean, right?
Sclerotia?
Yeah, I got gifted a syringe of ATL7, knocked it up into a Milo bag, and that thing colonized. It just colonized really quick, very aggressive growth. And the guy told me, I think it's from Sport Vision, I believe. He was like, man, just set it and forget it. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
He's like, they're gonna do their own thing. So that's all he left me with. So I don't know what to do from here. I assume the stones are growing in there, you know?
Yeah. I've never grown truffles myself, but I know a few folk who have, especially the people I've received them off. But from my understanding is just seal them in a container, leave them for 2 months, and then dig your fingers through them and pluck them out, and just rinse and repeat till you get contamination or it just doesn't produce anymore. And then when that happens, you can try and top fruit it then and get some spaghetti-looking fruits coming out of it.
Oh, nice.
You just treat that as you would like cube. Just give it passive fade daily.
Yeah.
And more fingers crossed, it'll top fruit most of the time. And then you got those weird looking spaghetti fruits, haven't you? Which I know they aren't the most potent or anything like that, but they're cool nonetheless. I'm going around to them myself. And then with storage, I know you don't dehydrate them, you store them wet.
Oh, okay.
From what I'm aware anyway, and sometimes a little bit of mycelium can grow back over them if you store them too long. People get confused and think they've molded.
I was under the impression as well that you can freeze them and then you can reanimate them, just put them back into substrate again.
Can't say I've heard of that.
Like up to 10 years or so, I think. I'd have to look into it, but yeah, when I was looking at it a while back.
But yeah, I got some containers here. I bought them the other week actually. I'm definitely planning on running them soon. But I'm not gonna lie, I look forward to consuming them. I know a lot of people say they taste like peanuts. I've actually never had truffles before, but I've seen. I imagine they taste like peanuts.
They're fucking disgusting. They're just. Yeah. I had them in Amsterdam. That's fucking disgusting. I'd never have them again. I had like 30 grams of them. It was just fucking disgusting.
I heard they were very bitter and sour almost.
Yeah, it leaves like a really nasty aftertaste in your mouth. You just can't get rid of it.
If you had the low potency too, so you need to eat like 7-8 grams to get the equivalent of like a 3.5 gram.
No, it's more than that. I ate 2 pots of like 15 gram. They do them in 7s, 15s, and something else in Amsterdam. And yeah, it was more like maybe like 1.5 grams worth of shrooms.
It's because they're only testing at 0.25, 0.3 total.
Yeah, it's
so
really low.
Very low.
So
yeah, but sometimes people are looking for that, you know? I mean, not everybody wants to get shot in fucking space.
Do they take longer to grow as well, from my understanding, as well as with lowered potency?
It's basically, it feels like a mutant when you're growing it, and you dig them up out from under the substrate, which is, you know, if you got a bacterial situation, that's almost never good. Anaerobic. So I don't know. I've never tried growing them. I think it's just a little too low.
Yeah,
there is a place for it.
I have grown them. That's all I want to grow them for. Other than that, yeah, I wouldn't do anything with them.
So more of a novelty.
Oh yeah,
it's good if you want to give somebody some, you know, you have a little bit, eat them at the same time, basically like a microdose until you get to where you want to be, and then you stop chewing on them, basically.
I didn't think for microdosing that's an interesting one. So I suppose with it being a lower percentage anyway, it'd be easier to dose.
Well, that's what in Amsterdam. That's what they pretty much advertise it for.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
They're pretty resilient to contamination as well.
They're what? Sorry.
They're pretty resilient to contamination.
What, when they're growing?
Yeah, they're pretty hardy.
Oh, are they? Well, I suppose they must be. If you can long-term store it, you put them in the freezer for long-term, they've got to be pretty healthy.
Real quick, touching back to that, what were you guys talking about? That inoculation point that inoculation method you guys were talking about, putting the grain in the jar. What was that called?
In a
Is it
baby
slurricane?
bottle, it's a slurricane. Yeah.
The slurricane.
What did you call it? What did you call it?
When,
There's liquid grain to grain, basically, when I do it in a jar like that.
and I would assume that everything colonizes faster just because you've already introduced the grain prior, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's that, and it's also the fact that you're not using LC to inoculate. LC that you would have to put on a plate in order to figure out if there's contamination on it or not.
Right.
Instead, you're using water to basically make a shake out of the bottom third colonization of a jar of your grain of choice, and you are pumping sterile water into it, shaking it and sucking it back into the syringe and using it immediately.
So you don't let
so that way
you don't let
lower the
you don't. I'm sorry. You don't. So you don't let that water. You don't let that water sit at all in that jar or whatever.
No, the reason why is because once you pull all the liquid out of it and you inoculate with it and it's empty, then you fill it back up with water again and shake it again and then do it all over again. And you can do that probably 5 times with a pint jar if you got 1/3 of the volume with colonized grain in the bottom of it.
Yeah,
You can knock like 100 bags with a 1 pint.
Yeah, I actually went something similar not long ago where I used the full syringe of LC. It was black ochre, and then I was making some LC jars, and then I never ended up inoculating one. So I had this spare empty syringe left over. What I did was I withdrew some sterile water from the LC jar I didn't end up using into the syringe, and it ended up recolonizing and was I basically started as if started from fresh. Do you know what I mean? So you're just mass producing you're expanding your LC, aren't you?
That's right.
Yo, Moon,
What up?
what's good, bro?
Just chilling.
We're just speaking about your slurricane.
Oh, slurricane. Hell yeah. That's actually.
Oh yeah, bro.
So I'm making bottles right now for slurricane. It's different. You can call that one slurricane, but that's baby bottle technically. But I'm gonna be showing the real one here soon. It's even better. That was the beginning of slurricane. I call it slurricane just because I hyped it up as slurricane, and then when the time came to do it, I didn't have everything to do it that way. Plus, it wasn't that baby bottle tech works great, honestly. But like where I'm at right now, running everything at scale, I want to like maximize everything, and have everything precise.
Yeah, that's what we're just talking about. It's great if you want to expand multiple of the same culture, right?
We lost him.
Oh, am I here? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. Downstairs, I've got like 6 different cultures in like 3 different bottles that I've used to inoculate all the grain that I'm doing right now. And I just cycle through them. I haven't replaced one of them. You just let it recolonize and use it again. But I mean, if you're doing like inoculated grain the way that I was when I was at Spore Swaps, running like 20 different strains, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It's better to, and you're making liquid culture already, so you might as well, you know what I mean? Just use your liquid culture. But am I being heard? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Sorry about the time fuck up. What you been up to today?
Oh my God. So I had all these orders that I dropped off. Well, I had somebody drop off at the post office here yesterday, and I couldn't get them out the 2 days before because the post office by my house, like the internet's down for some reason, 2 days in a row. So I I printed the labels, had my business partner's daughter print the labels and drop them off somewhere for me. They hit me up today, and I guess Washington, D.C., they're really strict on the 24-hour label ship rule, and they had me come back there. And then I couldn't get back into my USPS account because Google automatically prompted like I was teaching this girl how to. Never mind. You know what? We're not going to get into all of it, but it's just been a crazy fucking day.
Technology shit. Let's just say that.
Technology shit, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. How you guys been?
Yeah, well, fucking got this cold, but yeah. The sinuses are killing me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this this demo that you got for these styrofoam hoods.
Yeah.
Talking about
I got it. Yeah. Let me get this. Let me get my phone set up in the right position. So I had the pieces cut out. So check it out. I think that my little worker man, I think that he took them. He thought they were trash or something. So it's all good. I've got another board to cut. I just hope that it fits in this room for the demo. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer than we thought. But I mean, it won't take too long to cut these pieces. So
we get to see the full process then.
Yeah. I mean,
There's always
little
a silver
bastard,
line.
boy, it's been a crazy day, man. It's one of those days.
Mhm.
I think it's what the hipsters or the hippies say, like Mercury's in retrograde or something. I don't know. Is it in retrograde? But that's like what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like fitting a circle into a square over here, hitting my head against the wall. So welcome to, let me turn on this picking camera. Make sure that we're good. Where's my camera?
So Moon, have you got a rough build on these? And
I got any what?
Have you got a cost build?
You just broke up in the middle of your sentence, bro.
Said, have you got a rough cost on the bill? On the build? And what tools are needed?
Yeah, so I do. I'll have to post it at the end of this. I'll post it in all the servers so that everybody can check it out. And I'll explain it as I go. So guys, this is you guys see me okay? Am I good?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, so this is, you're gonna probably want sawhorses. I mean, if you're building anything, you want sawhorses, right? It's just, especially if it's like, if you're cutting anything. You're gonna set your foam board on that. This is foam board that I got at Home Depot. This is the thicker one. I think this is 2.5 or 2 inches, 2 1/4 maybe. Next time I'm gonna go thinner. And what I use to cut this stuff, guys, is this heat blade. Man, I wish that you could make a screen full size on this goddamn fucking stage thing.
I was just trying to do exactly the same thing.
It doesn't let you. So yeah, this is the filter that I use. This is a 2x4 HEPA. What's really cool, guys, I got these. You can get these right now on Amazon for $200. That's a fucking steal if you know anything about filters. Unless you're buying them in bulk from China. I mean, you can get them for way cheaper if you go through Alibaba and you buy a few of them. And you're paying enough to where the shipping cost doesn't, correlate with any sort of profit, taking any sort of margins. So yeah, this is a good filter. I don't know who's doing it, who's selling them. I think that it's through a company that sells hoods on there. And then they just those are the replacement ones. So this is an old box that I had. This one was a rough draft. I'm gonna use this to cut this stuff, just as an outline. I'm gonna move these out of the way for this part. So this is all pretty self-explanatory stuff.
What sort of adhesive are you using on the seams?
What sort of what?
Adhesive are you using on the seams?
So it's a Loctite and it's board foam. I'll grab it here in a second when I show you guys. So I'm gonna go like this. I gotta go down and grab a marker too. One sec, guys. Sorry. Here it is. I got one right here. Yeah. It's hot as hell up here. You guys see where we're at right now? Look at this grow room. Holy shit. Wait, let's turn it around.
Oh yeah, bro. Looking snazzy.
I've got to say, that's actually cool as fuck.
We got pins.
Yeah,
First pins that spawned on the 24th. Hellhound. So we got everything that's ready coming over here. See all the white. These are all been break and shaked. All these are just consolidating. And then everything over here has been, most of it's been broken, and it's on its way over here. It'll be like within a week, all this will be spawned. There'll be over 500 bags in here. XLS bags. Crazy. Anyways. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I tried to call him too. I was like, he probably put him somewhere here, and I just can't see him, but you got to move. So actually, I'm going to go like this. So just measure, guys, on your filter, the outer dimensions. You're going to want your foam board flush with those. It's as simple as that. You're just making a box that your filter fits onto. Really easy stuff, right? And they were I built.
You just cut those pieces out of, say, one big board. You just cut the dimensions you wanted and then stuck them together.
Yep. So you just go to Home Depot and buy the big piece of foam board, and 1, 2, 3. Really simple stuff, but yeah. I mean, a flowhood this size that functions as well as this, it's going to cost $2,000, $1,500 on sale.
And these are cool. With those fans, you could also stack them as well, couldn't you?
Yeah. So the way I do it is I do it different. I have my intakes on the top, and what that allows is for you to have a sleeker unit. So if you were to get something from Cube or something, you're gonna have it. It's gonna be a much wider, deeper, right? And that's because you've got a fan on the back, and it needs enough space to blow through the baffles to distribute the air equally. So what I do is I put 2 fans, and I'll baffle the middle, and I'll baffle the inside of these if necessary a certain way. And that allows me to have this as deep as the fans. Yeah. But there's a catch that comes with that too, because now you've got air being pulled into your fan as it's blowing out, right? So you have to have a visor. But what that also allows you to do is, say you had this fan, so you can hang it on the wall now. There's no fan that's going to be in the way of you hanging it flush on the wall if you wanted. Super light, by the way. These things weigh like 20, 25 pounds when they're done. So you can hang them flush on the wall. If you were to have this one up here, you could put another one. You could turn it upside down and have it below it. So you could have 2 fans. You could essentially do a whole wall playing Tetris by switching them out with fans on the sides also. You could do a whole clean room for $1,500.
I like the fact that you can hang on the wall.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know why anybody hadn't thought of it. You do have to baffle them a certain way usually. Especially with these big ones, you have to split it in the middle, which is fine. I don't mind, Oops. Don't let me fall, guys. So, just gonna bring it over here on this side because this foam on this corner looks to be more flush. We want it to be more sleek than it was previously. So, make sure you're flush all the way. I'm gonna take my handy dandy marker right here. You guys know about Blue's Clues over there in Britain?
Know about what?
Blue's Clues. Are you guys only watching the Teletubbies? Teletubbies are the shit, by the way.
Oh, fucking Blue's Clues, me. You've unlocked like a childhood memory I forgot about.
Blue's fucking Clues.
I must be too old. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you've probably unlocked a childhood memory for me. That's mad, well.
How old are you, Rob? What's your age?
I'm 22.
22, and then?
Yeah, I'm 40.
You're my age, man. You don't remember Blue's Clues?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Blue's Clues in America.
Maybe it only came over here recently, and that's how come he knows.
Yeah. I was too old to watch it. It was like when I was probably in middle school, and all the younger kids were watching it and, make fun of them for it. Like, you watch kid shows? Gross.
I just fucking Googled it. No, I don't know. No idea.
I was talking about Teletubbies with my daughter today. She's funny, man. She's just like,
she on the,
did you know that she's
What's that? In the night garden. Is she not watching that?
I'm not sure what that is. She probably is. But she thinks that Teletubbies don't have souls because they don't have colors to their eyes. They're just one big pupil. I'm like, you're probably right, man. Teletubbies are they're kind of creepy.
What about bananas and pajamas?
Bananas and pajamas. Oh yeah, I remember that shit. There's some good ones, man. What's another good one? That might be it, huh?
When my kids were younger, it was all on, what was it, Handy Manny? I think my boy used to watch.
Dora the Explorer?
Yeah.
Ever watch that?
I've watched hours of that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. So, guys, these are pretty cool. This one was way cheap. This is like, I don't know, fucking $15. You can get it, you know, you can spend $100 on them and have them really nice to where they hold your cut for you and make it nice and even for you. This one doesn't really, but I mean, it works fine as long as you're paying attention. So, you know, get it hot. Once it gets hot, it just goes. You don't even have to keep holding it. Make sure that you're flush and that you're going to go all the way down through. Here she goes. Any second now. There we go.
What type of fans are you going to be using in there? Did you show them already?
Nope, I haven't showed them yet. I'm going to be using, they're called Honingguan. It's a brand I really like to use. They're like, it's like the lower tier AT Infinities, the 8 inches. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that don't have anything digital on them, you know, they're just a fan, just a basic analog fan. The brand Honingguan is nice. They're a little bit more expensive. They look better, and they're pumping out twice as much CFM. If you guys don't know what CFM is, that's it. What's that?
That's what I was going to ask. What's the CFM on those?
So with these are like 600 a piece. So we're pushing over 1,200 on one of these units. My next one that I'm building, though, is I've got a few filters downstairs. It's going to be even better. So I'm going to do 6-inch fans. So it's going to be much sleeker, even a lot thinner. And I'm going to do 3 of them, though. And they're going to be, I'm going to spend some money on the fans. I'm going to get like $150 6-inch fans and make something that's really nice that I want to use and keep it, that's going to last forever. Like, these will last you forever, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's just always things that you can do better, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can always tweak it and improve them, can't you?
Yeah. So if you guys don't know what CFM is cubic feet per minute. And each filter and filter size, depending on the size of the box that it's in as well, is going to have a specific CFM that it needs to be pushing through it to create laminar flow. Or to just have air pushing through it at all. Now with these, in the way I baffle these, if I really take my time and baffle these the right way, I can get perfect laminar flow. If you guys don't know what laminar flow means, so this is a fan filter unit, right? That's what it's called. It's not a laminar flow hood. Laminar flow hoods need to pass the test so it can be certified as being able to produce laminar flow. Laminar flow means that the speed at which the air is coming out of the filter at any given point is it within 10% of the average when looking at the entire filter. So if you were to take the wind speed, the airspeed from the corner, the left corner, the left top corner, the left middle, and you took the airspeed from all over and you were to get it, and as long as everything was within 10%, then you have laminar flow. That's how they measure it. That means there's no turbulence anywhere. Turbulence means that there's going to be a spot on the filter that's blowing either way too slow or way too fast, which is normal for a fan filter unit, especially on the outside edges. Because once you get to the outside, you'll notice that that's where all the air is being pushed because it's not baffled usually with a fan filter unit. So all the pressure is being pushed around the outside of the filter, and you're going to have more speed there. So you're really encouraged to work within, closer, more to the center of the filter with the fan filter unit. I mean, obviously, if you get something this big, it doesn't matter. I mean, you got so much clean air blowing at you either way. It's next to impossible for a multiple to drop in there and just land. You know what I mean? It's like, because it's always blowing, and the air's clean. So
what I like about these as well is you can even just make them to the size you want as long as you can find the filter. So you can make twos and stack them if that was an easier option, or even smaller than that and piece them together.
Oh yeah. So you can get the filters. You can have. I know a guy who custom makes them. I was getting them custom made from China, from Alibaba. They were 36 by 22 inch is what they were. And I had a whole garage full of those fucking things. I was only paying $17 for a filter. Pretty sure it's the same company that makes these ones.
Wow.
I think they make pretty much all of them for the fan filter units, but that tells you how much these people who are selling flow hoods and replacement filters are making. They're making a lot of money on these things. Even selling them at $200, they're robbing us blind.
Yeah, I definitely can't even find one for that price over here.
No. I think that you could on Amazon. It might have it.
They can't even get you can't even get 4x2s on Amazon over here.
Really?
No. I think I found one place which was I think it's £250, which is about, say, just shy of $300.
Yeah. And this is on Amazon, you're saying, or is somewhere else?
No, that's somewhere else. Through some medical company.
Yeah. Shady business, man. Flowhood business is shady. These things are the shit. So my first time building one, it was smaller. It was the 36 by 22. I got laminar flow perfectly. It was fucking awesome. But that comes down to
size. What was that? Would you only need one fan at that size?
No, I was running 2 6-inch of the Hanugon size smaller. So I'm gonna cut 2 pieces like this size. I'm gonna get a little bit of overlap so I can clean it up. Actually, I'm just gonna follow this line. Make sure that I'm dead on right there. And then, so how's everybody doing? Everybody growing mushrooms or what? Nobody's growing mushrooms today? Yeah?
Yeah, I've got some payouts that I just started pinning.
You got the Platy cat, huh?
Yeah, no, some flippers that are probably, I don't know, a couple of days away, I think.
Currently running.
Yeah, I remember that one. That's a good one. You're in a machete.
Yeah, doing
that's the one.
Blobs and all sorts of weird
grow
things.
along coming on soon.
I'm doing some Snape as well. It's just on Snape. Starry Night.
Yeah, I've only grown Snape out once in my life. Still have the same culture. I breed it to a lot of things. I'm breeding it to, I think I talked about it last time. I've got the clones, the plins transferred, so I'm going to be growing it out here as soon as I have a plate ready to go. It's a Black Star is what it's called. I like to name my strains before I grow them. I feel like that way you set the intention for what you want it to be.
That's a great way.
With a name like Black Star, would you be isolating like a dark black cap?
It's going to be a dark black cap. It's going to have something black about it for sure. So, it's Black Magnolia crossed with Starry Night. Well, actually, it's Starry Night fin mutation. So we might get something cool like Still Water. Who knows? So with your fin mutations, is what happens is when two haploids mate, right? say you've got your an Enigma light culture, something with the fin mutation. You have tidal wave 2. One of the haploids is not expressing the mutation. It's somewhere in there in the DNA, but it's not mutated. The other one is expressing that mutation. So when you breed a dimon to an Enigma, so when you use that dikaryon to breed to a mon, you have a 50% chance that the mutated gene has clamped with whatever it is you're breeding it to. So it might be cool, it might not. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. Similar genetic principles apply to like cactus. It's like way off.
Yeah, definitely. No, cactus is way fucking cool too. Yeah. Are you breeding cactus?
Yeah, a little bit of peyote. I've got all the different species, so I'm trying to make different hybrids between the different species, basically.
Yeah.
I grow like mycosare as well, but I don't have them flowers. I grow tent.
Nice. Are you trying to do a non-alkaloid carrying species with alkaloid species? Does that work? With could you breed Williamsii to Freaky?
So yes, Williamsii can be hybridized to different species.
You know Freaky, I think that's how you spell it, Friccii, I think.
Yeah, I would say Frischii. Just with
Frischii, okay, there you go.
In Latin it's pronounced like EI. So
Gotcha.
Friccii, Frischii, or Frickii. I don't know, it's open to interpretation. I don't speak Latin.
Yeah, neither do I. So, you think that it could hybridize with Williamsii? They look exactly the same, pretty much.
Yeah, especially with like and stuff. But then the flowers are all very distinctive.
Yeah.
I've started like Coresii and Alberto Vortecii fruits and things. Some of the fruits being green. Apparently Alberto Vortecii fruits are yellow. So there's definitely differences between them. And with it being such like genetic differences between them, they can't necessarily hybridize. But then another thing to go down a tangent is Lophophora jordaniana is meant to be Lophophora williamsii. However, it's got a pink flower and also grows spines, and it can't be hybridized with Williamsii. Like even I've tried to do it a couple of times and it's not.
It is claimed that it's the same species that just got named differently because of the way they were discovered, right?
Different phenotypic expressions.
But they are the same. That they are the same species. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, genetically they're the same, but they're kind of somewhat classed as a different species due to them being unable to self-pollinate or hybridize with Williamsii. So
yeah, I don't know what that is.
I've got no idea. It's really quite interesting.
It's probably like an allele issue or something. That's cool though. I mean, obviously they know something we don't.
Yeah, definitely. I've got a friend who grows quite a lot of Jordaniana. And when he crosses them together, he only gets like 1, 2, maybe even 3 seeds at a push sometimes in the fruits. And sometimes it produces fruits without even producing any seeds. So it's almost like a bit of a genetic anomaly that doesn't really
So it produces pups very easily? Is that what you're saying?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Yeah, I'm still yet to have any Jordaniana seeds. I kind of need to get.
Oh, so it produces a flower and a fruit with no seeds. It's sterile. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, because Williamsii is the only, northern localities are the only self-fertile species. Southern Lophophora.
Yeah.
For Williamsii are self-sterile, so they can't produce their own seeds.
Which ones can't?
The northern locality. Every single Lophophora apart from northern locality Lophophora williamsii. So true POE.
They're all
only
man-made. Is what you're saying? They're all domesticated, and that's not happening in nature, obviously, or they wouldn't be able to reproduce, right?
All the different species are all collected from wild. So Alberta Vortecii, Frischii,
Gardeniana, diffuser. They're all natural populations existing.
But they can't reproduce, you said.
I was just saying that like they're self-sterile, so they would only be able to produce seeds by crossing them with two individual plants.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're self-sterile, even though it's a hermaphrodite. I got you.
Yeah, they're all self-sterile apart from true peyote, what's northern locality Lophophora williamsii.
Northern Cali, you said?
Northern localities. So
northern localities, so Texas, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know people who have found peyote in Utah, where I'm from, and it's not supposed to be there, but I think that there's gardens that get moved around and stuff, and a lot of times they just kind of like, as long as it's a hot area or whatever, they'll do their thing.
Well, I suppose what it could come down to is if people were growing them in the garden, birds could be eating the fruits.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not on, and then it's just obviously a great sort of ideal environment for them to then keep propagating out in the areas that they're not known to naturally occur in.
How long have you been doing peyote?
So I've been growing for about 2 years and 3 months, but I've been very passionate about it. I could attach like lots of photos and stuff, but anyone who scrolls into a cactus chat knows I'm quite active in it. But yeah, I grow quite a lot of unique ones. My main interest is sort of blues, monstros, variegated sort of genetics.
Are you doing any grafting?
Oh, I do shitloads of grafting. I love grafting. Say again, sorry.
Have you done Perisciopsis?
I was growing a little bit of Perisciopsis, but I'm not very good at like little finicky things, so I've not really been doing micrograph.
Yeah, it takes some practice, dude. It sucks because I started growing peyote, dude, like 2010 probably, a long fucking time. Like I'd order, you have to get online to these sketchy ass websites, dude, and they'd send you seeds in a little matchbox from Thailand.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yeah, totally. There's some really good Thai genetics and stuff out there, to be fair. And obviously, to get things imported, you've got to get it in ways, I guess.
It's a bitch, though. You'll have all your seedlings. You'll have good 20 seedlings. You think that you got it down. And you go to graft them, and it all die.
I've actually Lophophora williamsii ogata, which is a Japanese import I got from someone in the Netherlands initially who had like had it imported through America. Anyway,
send it.
And I've been like
send it.
See, and I've actually sent some to Platy and Shroom, so they're going to be propagating them out on agar. So we're going to be doing like tissue culture and quite interesting.
Where did you get the idea? Where did you get the agar idea from? Was that just because people have been doing it already with other stuff, or because I was thinking about that? I was thinking about you could potentially grow peyote very quickly, like it was a graft. If you just have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, so that's the plan.
Hydroponic, right?
But that's what I was looking at. So I'm going to try it 2 ways. I'm going to try it one on like an agar, so it's on a solid plate, and then the other in a solution, so it floats in the solution. So essentially, all you can do then is you can then pick it out and pot it or graft it, whatever you want to use for it.
Yeah. I've got somebody who's been messing around with the idea of this. And he's had some pretty good success. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. I sent him some genetics like 2 weeks ago, so I gotta hit him up. He was on my old Instagram though. My Instagram got deleted again, guys, if you didn't know, so that's pretty sad.
What, the one you just put up?
No, I've got the new one. I posted the Mexicana, but I haven't posted any cubes on there. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm sick of like building it up, you know what I mean? But it's like
Yeah, it's fucking.
I get
shit.
a big following really fast. You know what I mean? When I post pictures of fruits, people like that shit. But I think that now enough people know me. They know, you know, like click on the link if you want to see the gallery. But yeah, I'm going into business with. I've got a couple different.
I don't think it matters if we post fruit or not. I think we're going to get banned anyway. It's really about people reporting us for the most part, unfortunately.
Yeah, enough people report you, you're going to get banned anyway.
Oh, dude, they hit us hard that night. So there was somebody trying to hack my account from the UK that night that I forgot to tell everybody. And Instagram asked me if I should. It asked me to have MyCSeE and Mad Hatter verify that I'm me. And so he got a message from Instagram asking if it was me, which it was. But before that, they hit me up on WhatsApp. They're like, "This is someone from the UK trying to get in your account. Is this you?" So it's someone in the UK, or at least that's one of the people. Yeah. Not down with it, man. But you know,
Could have not like a VPN and it could be from anywhere potentially.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you know, they're pretty upset because you know their mom and me, we have a thing. And you know, I don't know if he's my kid or not. I don't know. I'm being honest, you know. So I don't give a shit. Leave me alone. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, that is your illegitimate children doing this to us.
It is. That's why I talk shit on every post.
We're fucking mad.
Dude, it's like how lame do you have to be to like literally be like, I have to take these guys out because he's competition or I don't like it. It's like obviously it's competition, but you know, I don't even know who the fuck they are. So
what does it matter though? There's enough. That's what annoys me about this whole mushroom industry and competition. It's fucking wild. There's enough people doing it. Like, just do your thing, and maybe don't let your mum near Moon.
Yeah. I mean, I've got good information, you know, and I'm pretty sure these motherfuckers they obviously see my page. They probably use my shit. It's like, you know,
take what you need and then fucking report you after they cop everything that you're doing and whatever.
I feel like my Instagrams are fucking nice, you know. It's like I put a lot of energy into that shit. It's like I do it because I care, you know, and it's like I want to share what I found, you know. It's just weird.
But you're right, Platy. There's no room for fucking with people here. That's lame.
It's just weird that like
not gonna get anyone anywhere. Trying to do it like one person can't do it all. So yeah, it's just fucking nuts. The mentality that these people have.
It's like, how much energy are you putting into me? Why don't you put it into yourself? Maybe you'll be happy with your work and you can grow a tub that everybody likes. And they'll click the up finger button, right?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's because they can't do it. That's what it is. It doesn't matter how much energy they're putting in, they're still not getting there. That's the problem. So it's just
a lot of these people are supposed to be like big mushroom advocates, and they just don't seem very humble, do they?
There's a lot of them that need to start fucking eating them. That's the thing.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like,
exactly. That's exactly the fucking point.
Definitely, 100%.
You take that shit and then you get humbled, you know?
They're not eating enough of it. Too many of them.
Yeah, well, you get bad. You do fucked up stuff, you're going to get bad juju, man, and it's going to give it to you.
Comes back.
Yeah, definitely gives you what you need, not what you want, right?
Yeah.
I know who reports us. I know who it is. I know who's at the top. And it's fucking Myco Geeky. He was the first person to have me banned, and he still fucking goes. I guarantee it. He's just like, he's created so many enemies for me, right? That it's like, no matter what I do, there's these people have mental issues, right? They do. Like I feel like he literally plants people into my life. It's fucking weird, dude. He's a weird guy, and he told me he was going to do some shit like that. I have him voice recorded saying he was going to call the cops on me because I threatened to hurt him, which I never did. Like, I have the whole thing screen recorded. You can go and look at the entire conversation. He said that I was threatening him because him and Edward Grand, I basically was like, you and Edward Grand are fucking stupid. Basically. And he said, you're threatening me? I'm like, yeah, I threatened you. And I was sarcastic. It's like, what? He said, well, I'm going to call the police. And then in a thread on Facebook, he got busted. Well, somebody leaked the conversation where he doxed me. And then when he found out that I knew that he doxed me, he went on a show and said that I doxed him and acted like people were trying to get him. It's like, dude, he gaslit his entire audience right there.
Jesus.
So weird. You know what I mean? It's like blame them for what you did before everybody finds out, right? Fucking weird. It's like, I wasn't even tripping. I wasn't even tripping. Like I don't trip. All I do is talk shit like this. Like I'm not out there like spreading hate, you know, like broadcasting it. Well, I kind of am, but we're just talking about it. It's whatever to me. It doesn't matter to me.
What you got going on there, Mike? Is that the slurry cane that you was drawing out?
No, this is mine and Moon's Ocean LC, and you know, I'm just making some syringes for you guys. You know, y'all get it.
I've got the Black Star ready now to be shipped, but I've got a few other cultures I put together for you, bro. God, everything was a mess that I had shipped, and then plus the people I'm consulting right now, I had them pour a bunch of plates. Every single one of them was contaminated, and they contaminated like a week after they poured them. So I made a bunch of transfers. Everything was dirty. Had to start over. It's been a fucking nightmare. It's like that every time you move your lab, though. So gotta respect it.
It's all right. We're gonna have plenty of shit for you guys. So I've got a lot of different LCs going. We'll get them out to you.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be fucking sick, dude. I've got a lot of genetics you don't have, dude. We gotta get you this week or next week. As soon as they're ready to go.
We'll have plenty for everybody.
There's enough to go around.
There's enough to go around.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be doing a lot more crossing now too that I've got time.
Keep going.
I'm gonna be doing colonized grain as well. We might do it through Culture Cave as well, or just do it through Culture Cave depending on how everything is.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
One step at a time. Yeah, you guys out there will be able to get colonized grain bags from us. Plates soon.
Yeah, well,
but definitely LCs up front. We got plenty. I've
got my patent as well. Don't forget. So pretty much keeps you out of trouble because you just send the LC with the grain, and then it's basically all in one bags, guys, that you can inoculate anywhere in the world that you fucking want without a sterile environment, and they're going to be sterile. Also, you're not going to have the same issues that an all-in-one bag normally has with the acidity. Look at this. I screwed up. I cut that line down the middle of that fucking thing. That's okay. We'll seal it up. This will be the bottom.
Can't see anything.
Yeah. Can't see shit.
No, I mean either your camera's blocked or you have to reset it again.
Okay.
If you're trying to show what you're doing.
Yeah, it's working, Mike.
It's working?
On mine it is, yeah.
Okay, let me reset it for Mike. Yours is the one that's spinning.
Discord's buggy. Sometimes you gotta close the app and open it. Both of your cameras are working right now.
You know what? Maybe I should go on Wi-Fi.
What are you working on, Mike?
Let me go on Wi-Fi. Hold on 1 second.
Anyways.
I'm just making LCs for you guys. If you didn't see that before. It's the Ocean. It just went out for testing. So we'll let you know how it does. But Moon says it's his most potent monster yet.
It is for sure.
And I believe it because the shit is so blue when you grow it out. It's unbelievable. And it looks awesome.
When you dry it, it turns brown. At least the bags do.
Oh, no. No, look at I'll show you. This shit's crazy.
I can't see. These cameras, the camera on the stages doesn't let it blow up. Keeps it tiny.
If you double tap the screen, Moon, or double tap the icon you want, and then that'll enlarge it.
Oh, just double tap it?
Yeah, double tap it.
Oh shit! Is MyCSeE in the house? I'm gonna look at myself. I want to see myself.
That looked fucking crazy, that Shroom. Like,
yeah, look.
Oh, look at that.
It's blue, man. Really nice.
Let's see.
And that's called the ocean.
Yeah. It's blue.
What's that across of?
That's Jack Frost and Shakti.
Oh, it's got that
And it's hot in
Shakti.
here. I gotta show you guys a picture of a dried picture of the ocean. How do I get back to the stages? It's like,
Look at that one Mike was just putting up.
do I just tap it twice? Okay, it brought me back. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, wait till you see this shit. Watch this shit. This one's crazy.
It looks like coral. And it gets these like kind of starfish tops on top of it. It's
I
beautiful.
take so many fucking pictures. Insane how many photographs I take.
I expect it to be at least 2.5% total. It's got to be.
Have you eaten any? Microdose
Fuck.
it. You got to microdose some, dude. It's like taking Adderall. It's like, no, it's a very, very, it's not heavy at all, like a lot of different strains.
Head clean.
Really smooth. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, body
Lots of
clean.
energy. Similar to acid,
So,
like you're
would you
microdosing
guys say
acid.
that there's differences between strains? Like,
Say that again?
effects-wise? Would you guys say that there's differences between strains effect-wise? And do you think that's just down to potency? Or do you think there could be other factors at play?
So you could have two potent strains and cross
Spectrum.
them, and it makes a not potent mushroom. Two impotent mushrooms. It's weird how it works.
It's all about spectrum. It's all about entourage spectrum chemicals, and the way that they mix together, the ratios. And that's why, like, with the AMC guys, it's really important for them to get all this landrace stuff out to us so that we can start crossing with it, because when you get stuff that's wild like that, it seems to have like a better profile as far as all these entourage chemicals, and that's what really
Do you
kind of
think
gives a
all
better
these minor
experience.
alkaloids play an effect
Exactly.
then? Is this what you're saying? All these
Absolutely.
minor alkaloids. So absolutely, it's interesting. I've had quite lengthy debates with people about saying how, like, it's not just necessarily like it does contribute to the the effect and the experience of things, because we interact with different chemicals and like different processing, and overall it does have different chemicals. So like there's different concentrations in between different strains and species. So with the different concentrations of these alkaloids, there could be different effects. This is why people have such drastic differences between taking them, instead of it just being the psilocin being the only active thing. There is other active things going on there. And so you're seeking different land races to get different minor
Yeah.
alkaloids.
Just, adding more genetic diversity into it is always, I think, a good thing. They kind of become stagnant. So when your strain is bred over and over to itself again, you do get very, really potent mushrooms. In fact, they're the ones that break the records and hold the records. But like example, Toke, right? Toke is Toke. It's been however many generations since Protoplast Fusion when Magic Myco created Tidal Wave 4. It's like 7. I think, no, Toke is at 10 now, right? Or is it 11? It might even be past that.
It's like,
but
I think it's
last
like
one I've done
12.
was Toke 9. Yeah, see, so that's 12 generations. And that didn't even take that long for it to become the inbred mutant that it is. Like, you think about some of these strains that have been around, for decades, how much homozygosity, and that's interbreeding, right, that's actually gone on. But you get these, very solid traits that stick when you do it that way. When you get new types of experiences, and then you can capitalize on that, and stabilize whatever. Yeah, this is the fucking ocean dry. You guys there?
Yours is still spinning for me.
Cool.
I hear you, but I just can't see your camera.
I'm not on there. I'm grabbing some pictures real quick.
In the chat.
Yeah, I'm not in the chat right now. I'm on my photos. This was the gnarliest dried mushrooms I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like, I would not eat these if I got these from somebody else. I'd be like, what the fuck is that poison?
I think they're going to be high in baeocystin, norbaeocystin.
Look at that.
Let's see. Yeah, dude. like rust on that one.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. It always gets up those brown, that brown
That
stuff.
nipple.
to me.
Yeah, the rust.
Yeah,
That's
and
sick.
I don't know what. That's only when it's ran in bags, though. So this is what I'm gonna do,
Yeah,
guys.
mine's just straight up blue.
I'm gonna have to get
Straight
another.
blue.
I'm gonna have to figure out. He might have it. I'm gonna be 5 seconds. I'm gonna see if those pieces that I cut earlier down here, if you want to put that or not. So I don't have enough. I thought I'd have enough room to do the top and the bottom of this one. So I'm just gonna show you how I installed the filter and the fans with this one. We'll pretend like this is the new one. Sound good? So, and I'll go down and get the adhesive that I use as well, and it works great. Like that's not breaking at all. 1 sec. All right, everybody's watching this very closely, right? Because it's very important that you don't fuck this up. Just kidding. No, these hoods are the shit. I built 2 of them for $500, and they're just as functional as anything you would have bought from the company. And they're lighter, and you can hang them on the wall. So, Loctite PL300. We there?
Yeah,
See that, Platy?
I got loads of that.
Shroom? Yeah, this is yeah, basically it's the go-to, you know what I mean, for construction. It does great. You gotta be careful with the adhesive that you get, because sometimes it'll melt right through your foam. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Obviously, through my work, we've got loads of different types of adhesive. But some of it, some of it.
They'll say that it does foam, and then you put it on there, and it just fucking releases a bunch of toxic gas. So you basically, just the ends, that they fit together in the square, the rectangle, and you let them sit for a couple hours, man. This is all I use. I don't have to do an extra layer like a lot of them say you have to. I mean, I couldn't even get that apart with the hot gun just barely. So first thing you're gonna do when it's done is you're gonna use your fan, and you're gonna cut holes the size of the shape of it, the same size, so that you can put it in the top. And then you've got to buy these separate. These are the vents. And that's actually what holds it on.
Comes separate to the fans today.
No, you got to buy them separate. You got to buy an 8-inch vent. But, this company does make ones that are specific to the brand. This wasn't bought like that. But that's how you squeeze it in. And then once you get it, I didn't even seal this, guys. Like, it seals perfect like that. You don't have to seal it. It's not going to affect your flow or anything. Just like that. And then you cut a little hole through the back of here. You guys can see. And then that's where your power unit is going to come through. It's going to connect. And you plug it into.
Do you put those on a variable switch?
Yeah. So they'll come up and sit right here with the knobs, right? I have one that I set right here that connects to this one through the back. And then it's obviously got the AC/DC. And then right here, same thing with this one. When they come in the box with the fans, they're downstairs. I'll grab them when I'm done showing you how to put the filter on. And this foam's tough. This one that I got this time, it's thick. So here we are. Is what you're going to do is you're going to put another piece that's cut out perfectly in the middle of here. You obviously don't want to touch the filter, so have it, stop about an inch before. And then you can also baffle it like this, just if you're not getting enough airflow, or if you feel like you're pushing harder in one place. This is the physics behind it, okay? So right now, with it just blowing like this, let's say we have it like this, right? This is in here. All of the air, I'm gonna scoot it back so we can see better. All of your guys' air is being forced down to the bottom. And any air that comes up to the top is also being pushed because it's flowing in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're going to have better flow down here at the bottom, less flow at the top. How you get around that? Now we're still leaving this here. I'm just using this as an example. Is you're going to a tighter flow as it gets closer to the top here. So what that does is it pushes down the bottom. Normally it's going to be, blowing more out the bottom, but since you've got this pressure building as it comes up to the top, because if you look, I'm at an angle right now. Like this is at the back of the bottom and this is at the top.
Yeah, you're pushing it back towards the front.
Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm pushing it back towards the front at the top. You do the same thing on this side with another piece.
Yeah.
Make sure you close off the sides. You got your piece in the middle, and you do the same thing on this side. We're forcing that air to be tighter up at the top. And it works great. You'll get laminar flow like that on one of these. It's the easiest thing ever. It's one of those things like when I first tried it, I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. And it worked, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, it worked. And then I thought about it after, okay, this is why it works, obviously. So without that, I mean, it doesn't make sense to put them on the top at all. And then you get your visor. I just get a piece of plexiglass. I cut a half circle, half moon right here, right? And then I'm going to drill that to the top of the filter. But here's your filters. This is sweet the way this works, guys, because there's nothing that the way that you get this to seal on the box is really easy. And it worked out way easier than I ever planned on it doing. So that's good. So I bought a lot of weather stripping just in case, but I never had to use any of the weather stripping. Thank God. So what you're going to do is inside your filter, you've got on the inside, where it sits on the inside, you've got a lip. See how I can grab that? You're going to put little brackets right here. You're going to screw it down, not so it stabs into the filter, so that screw comes down where that lip hangs. Push this right here, like so. Make sure you're nice and flush, guys. I'll bring my tie downs up. These are just regular tie downs. You don't have to use these big ones. The ones that I did before, they've got 1/4 inch bungees with the what's it called? The carabiners. Anyways, these work. These are more heavy duty. So I've got downstairs also brackets. I'll go grab them just because. One sec.
Yeah, no worries.
One sec. So much fucking goddamn. It's crazy how much of a mess you can make just working in front of your flow hood.
Yes, insane, isn't it?
It's fucking crazy. It's like I used all that plastic in 1 hour. What? You know? Oh, here they are. I found them. Little box, guys. I found that bastard. Okay, so this is going to prevent your strap from digging into the foam.
What was that for?
So these right here. So check it out. These are just little corner brackets, angle brackets. Every one of you better go build a moon flow hood. The easiest thing in the world, right? You guys understand where we're at so far, I hope. Then you're going to get a tie down. Get the smaller ones. These are like small, medium. But either way, I'm going to clamp that, hook that right onto here. Hi, guys. Right there on the filter, the one that we screwed on. Then I'm going to take this. And then underneath here, just like this, and put that right there. And that's going to go right here. Actually, I'll do that in just a sec. Get it all the way around first. I mean, if you guys, I don't want to hear anybody say the flow hoods are too fucking expensive ever again. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm going to make a bunch of these for giveaways.
Dude, I've got a an Opal Lamborghini style wrap that I bought that I'm going to wrap it with, right? So it's sleek like a Lamborghini.
Yeah, I was literally thinking that earlier when you was cutting it. Was I wonder if you could dip them?
Yeah. So that's what I got, and it's glow in the dark too, so it's trippy. And It's Lambo.
And it's Lambo.
And it's fucking Lambo, man.
So could you run those fans onto 2 separate switches?
Yeah. And you could connect them together. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You might need to get a bigger. You might need a better voltage on your power unit or whatever it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because if you got to make sure you have the right one to be able to push what you need from the fan as well. So otherwise it's super stupid and then it doesn't push anything. It had happened before and I just, you're learning and you're like, what the hell's going on here? Why is this not working?
Yeah, a lot of it's trial and error when you first try them.
And then you're an electrician by the time you're done. By the time you did 50 of them. The way it goes. You know what I mean? And originally I was having straps going across the tops and the bottoms and the sides, but you only need 2 of them on the sides. It holds it on just fine. There's no issues.
Yeah, it's got to be no weight in that either as well.
No. That's just one on the bottom. It's holding it on there just fine. It is so hot up here. Whew.
You're doing it in your grow room though.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's usually not that hot, but it warmed up today. I think this is the only place I have room right now. I mean, I could do it downstairs, but it's a mess. So, whatever.
Got to do what you got to do.
Got to do what I got to do.
Got to do what you got to do.
You know what I'm saying? Come back around here.
You guys can't hear me, can you?
I can now.
What?
Okay.
Did you want us to hear?
I was gonna say you could print. I'll bet you could print a bunch of shit for these things, man. Like corners and
a
shelf.
I mean,
definitely.
There's so many ideas I have for flow hoods, dudes. So many ideas. They would be like cool though. They'd be like fucking spaceships. It wouldn't be, like piece of lab equipment. God, flow hoods are so boring. It was so weird. It's like the one thing that's like, I'm like, damn, I'm not a kid anymore because like just looking at a flow hood turns me on. I'm like, oh. It's like what? It's like when did I let go? Damn, that's cold. It's like, bro, too far gone after that one. It's like you were drooling over a flow cube, bro. It's like that's lame, as the kids would say.
Yeah, you've reached that age when a flow hood turns you on.
Yeah. You're like looking at video games, you're like, what the fuck? It's like, oh. Hey, at least shrooms are cool. Kids like shrooms, so gotta give them that new hot shit. Kids want the hot shit, guys.
Definitely need to vinyl wrap that.
Yeah. The first one that I did, there was I built out of they are 19 by 16 inch filters that you get on Amazon. They're for some sort of a air purifier, right? They're the biggest filters you can get for an air purifier. And I attached 2 of those together. I've done it several times. And I wrapped that one with the Opal glow-in-the-dark Lambo.
Oh, did you?
As well. Yeah. You'd be like walking in at night, you didn't even know, and then all of a sudden it's just like glowing in the dark and you see me fucking scary shit. It actually didn't even glow in the dark that well. It's bullshit.
No, it never does it? Blue lights normally set it off though. I had some glow in the dark 3D print light filament, and it's all right under a blue light, but other than that, it glows for a couple of days and then it gives out.
Don't you have to charge it or something in the regular light?
You're supposed to, but I can't really keep taking the stuff outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep on. How did I get the top one on? That's crazy. There's like a mystery, and this is a code I have to crack, but I'll get it some other time. So yeah, tighten these on, Don't got to go crazy, like you see. And then there's this stuff that I got at Home Depot, right? And I don't know the brand of it, but it's a tape, right? It's a weatherproofing tape. It's clear tape, just like Scotch tape. And you just tape the seam right here. And it completely fills your filter onto the box.
And that's a clear tape, is it? The one I use for mine is like an aluminium foil tape.
Yeah, so I've got that too. Yeah, you can use that. Anything that's going to seal this, as long as it's going to stick to the aluminum and your foam board, you're good. And this is let you guys check out the sleek shit right there. And it's a drum.
Hey, you can't beat it, can you?
You can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
You can't beat that one. All right, 1 sec. I'll be right back. Too much running around. Jesus, guys. Here's my Lambo wrap. Yeah, that little bastard did something with my fucking cuts. It's always something. It's like, I swear to God, guys, like Mercury's in retrograde right now.
You did mention it.
Yeah. This is what happens when you have too much shit going on all the time. It has nothing to do with Mercury being in retrograde. It has to do with slow the fuck down. And only do what you can do, you know? Don't try to do more than you can do. Otherwise, it just becomes a mess. What's that?
I said time to slow down when we're gone.
I thought about that a lot of times, and somehow I just like don't ever. I'll like stop doing something thinking that I'm slowing down and that I just pick up something else. It's good and bad.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've got multiple things on the go. I'll start one thing, switch to something else, and then move back to it at some point.
Yeah, I always finish shit, but sometimes it takes a long ass time. It's because like you need inspiration, you know? If you got something you're not sure about, it's good to just stop, I feel like. But
I feel like you mull it over in the background. When you come back to it. Well, you know, like sometimes you can get stuck on something. If you move on to something else, your brain just mulls it over. You can go back to it with a fresh look.
Yeah. Just like when you're drawing a portrait, right? If you get stuck on something, put it down. Don't look at it for like a week at least. Then come back to it. But yeah, so this would sit on the top.
Work wonders in the background.
Yeah. So this goes in through that hole in the back, guys. It plugs into the fan. So we would have did this before we put the filter on. But this is right here. I just tape it down or do whatever. Then you have another one that's right here that connects to this fan. And I turn them both on all the way. And I don't even ever turn them off.
They just keep running.
Yeah, why not? Queen's the room. Queen's the air. These fans are meant to go forever. They're inline duct fans, so there's no reason you shouldn't be able to keep them on, you know? And then here's that wrap I was talking about. We'll get those pieces wrapped. And then this one's getting shipped out to, you guys know Halo Spore. He's a good dude. He actually lives on the East Coast.
He was
is he
in here earlier. Yeah, he is in here now.
What's up, Halo? Where's he at?
I'll bring him up if you want.
Oh, yeah, bring him up.
Just sent the invite. Someone else just mentioned it. So when it's still going last week?
What's that?
Your smoke detector beeping.
Yeah. I've got, you know what? There's a ladder here now. I'm going to get that after we're done with the class. Or after we're done with this stream. Did you figure out you gotta when he invites you in, Halo, you gotta quick accept the invite. It'll come up on the top of your screen. Flick Perps in the house. Shit. I put them somewhere that I don't know, or he's thrown them away and I have to get another piece. But either way, I'll get this out to you beginning of the week. I've got and guys, these are a pain in the ass to ship though. Like you gotta think you can't just throw it in a normal cardboard box or else it's gonna break. You gotta build a box around it. a wooden box, so a crate, and then ship it out in a crate. It's one thing. If you're thinking about making a business out of this, is most of the cost when you order them from China is the shipping. So
yeah, that's the thing with what they're made out of. That you're going to have to package it well, almost pallet carry.
This is way lighter than a heavy one, you know, than an aluminum one, but it's still big. They really scorch you on the dimensions. But yeah, you got to go. Got to get wood, or there's a really thick type of like plastic shipping material stuff that works good, but it's more expensive. So I'm just gonna build a crate.
That's sick. I can't wait to get one of these started.
Yeah, dude, really easy, really fucking easy. So I don't know. You guys got any questions?
Yeah, is anyone else got any questions that I've been trying to throw as many as I could think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the page master just asked, where did you get the filter from again? Was that Amazon, did you say?
Amazon, yeah. I'll post a link in the, where should I post it at?
I suppose in, I don't know, chill and chat, and then I'll just at everyone with it.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do a thing. And, I'm an associate too, so I can get paid. Make sure you guys use the associate
give us
thing.
the link for it.
Yeah. I need to use that thing, dude, and I never do. They want me to do my taxes though to get paid. It's like,
fucking taxes.
They owe me a lot. They owe me a good check, actually. Amazon owes me a good check, but I'm not fucking letting the government steal my money anymore. So
that's all they do. Don't matter what country you're in.
Well, it's theft, dude. It's like the Federal Reserve's crashing. What are you gonna do? It's like it was never real money to begin with. It's just debt on top of debt. It doesn't make sense. I'm not paying them.
I've just made up my mind. Not doing it.
It's like if something happens to me, like legally for that shit, I'll say, yeah, it's fucking not right. I'm not doing it. Like I didn't vote to say like let's fucking have my tax money go towards bombs. Like when was that ever a thing? You know what I mean? Like I didn't say that was okay. Fucking American, goddammit. You know what I mean? Yeah, any other questions, guys?
Don't look like it. It looks like you covered everything.
Yeah. It's really fucking easy.
Oh, somebody's pages asked again, can what's that, the MERV filter work? As in is that the box?
You know, there's talk, there's chatter that it works. And my friend Whitebeard, he did the Broke Boy fan filter unit, the Broke Boy FFU. He did the first tech on YouTube. I'd suggest you go follow Whitebeard on YouTube. Check out his tech where he did the the box filter, the box fan behind a filter. That's a MERV filter. MERV and HEPA are ratings, right? So that's basically how small the particles are that it's trapping. HEPA is all the way down from 0.1 to 0.3. So these are usually at 0.3. And the reason why they do 0.3s is because it's actually more effective because you get a bouncing around effect. And it catches whatever mold spore or bacterial endospore is in there and it gets stuck in the filter. It's more effective than the super small ones. And then it's really hard to get, any sort of air to blow through a 0.1 micron filter. You need really powerful fans and it's just stupid. And then MERV is the next step. Damn, I just cut my finger. Is the next one below. So it's like H14. I think that the first one is H12. So I'm not sure. You guys, somebody could look that up. But then there's like the MERV 16, and that's the highest rated MERV. That's basically a HEPA filter. That's basically like the lowest grade HEPA filter. And I know people who've used them with great success. I don't think you're going to get 100% success. I think that you're going to have, a contaminated plate every now and then due to something blowing through the filter. But at the same time, there's spores that get through this filter too. It's 99.99, guys. That doesn't mean 100%. There's still shit that gets through that can contaminate. It's just not that often that it happens. When you get into the MERVs, you're going to have it happening more often. It doesn't mean that it's not blowing clean air, though. And a lot of the time, you don't even, the way the flow hood is designed to work is to keep a steady stream of air. You don't want the air getting stuck in anything. You don't want the air hitting anything directly because there is shit that's coming out of it still. It's that steady stream of air that allows everything to blow past what it is you're working on. Does that make sense? That's really the most important part of it. If you don't have a properly, your air's not properly flowing, you're gonna have turbulence and it's gonna fuck shit up.
I did, to be honest with you, until you just said it, I didn't even know what a MERV filter was. I've seen it mentioned, but yeah, I didn't know what they were.
Yeah, did you just look it up? I think MERV 16 is the highest rated, right? MERV, it reminds me of, so I had a friend growing up, his dad's name was Mervin. I was like, damn, that's a sick name.
Yeah, so it says, yeah, MERV 16 is the highest.
Yeah, you can go get they're at every freaking
And that's
grocery store
0.3.
everywhere. And you can get great big MERV filters. So they're not like the HEPA filters where the biggest you can get is 20 by 16. You can get all different sizes everywhere. And I mean, you can buy HEPA pleat. I've built a filter before. So you can buy HEPA pleat on Google. Yeah, you can. It's not easy. It's really tedious shit. They have machines that do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've done it. And I mean, theoretically, if you had a MERV filter, I mean, I've thought about this. Like, if you really wanted to just like, if you're not worried about selling them and having your specs all in line with what people expect, you could get HEPA pleat and then, you know, do it over a MERV filter. And whatever mistakes you have, I'm sure they're going to be caught, you know, by the MERV. So I don't know. I think about shit like that. What we thought was necessary to do this shit the whole time is like we're learning more and more. It's like, wow, that was unnecessary. I mean, this filter is probably unnecessary for what we're doing.
Yeah, I probably don't need a 4 foot by 2 foot flow hood, but yeah,
I like the size. I like the size. Oh, dude, you'll love I got 2 of them stacked together downstairs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I reckon I could fit another one above it as well.
Yeah, so I'll stack mine just depending on what I'm doing. If I'm doing bags, if I'm spawning bags, then I'll have them stacked on top of each other. If I'm inoculating bags, I'll just have 2 lined up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that way I could just run down the line. Yeah, then when you're obviously you're spawning bags, your bag's getting up to here, so you want more space. You know.
Yeah, I even thought about standing my flow hood the other way.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Someone advised me against it, said it wouldn't get the right.
Someone's full of shit.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know much about fucking flow hoods, but yeah, I had room to lay it down. But yeah, I was thinking I could do it standing up, so then I can, you got more room for bags then. Yeah.
And it's like, that's not going to affect the flow. Air doesn't really feel gravity, especially when you're pushing it through, 700 CFM. It's not going to affect the way it flows. I mean, dude, you said this, with this system right here, with how simple it is, you can do anything. You can get so creative and just like, you could have them across the ceiling, across the floor. You could have one in your car. You can hook it up. You can hook your AC up to one. You could be blowing.
That's when you want to do that plate work on the go.
When you got plate work on the go, bring along the flow.
Mate, I think it's fucking brilliant. I'm definitely going to give it a go.
Yeah. I mean, you could have one in the bathtub. Huh? You know? Mycology and bathing just became a fucking thing.
Yeah, I reckon that can become a sport.
Become a sport?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, it's just gone past, just coming up 2:15 in the morning here, so I think I'm going to jump. But I appreciate you coming on and showing us. Yeah, man. I'm sorry that little bastard did something with the ones I had cut out. What can you do? Hold of him. I don't know. Yeah, I tried to get a hold of him. He didn't answer, so I'll figure it out. Done it anyway. They're probably here somewhere. This is a big place, so
probably just overlooked. Either way, long day. I'm going to bed, guys.
Take it easy, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Much
listening
love.
For
in.
having us, buddy.
No, anytime, honestly. It's good.
Yeah, next week, right?
Yeah, next week, always. Let's do it every week.
Right, right on.
Great
Let's
spot.
get it.
See you
Take
again.
it easy.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks, everyone. Take it
And
easy.
a good day.